everybody, Joe Tessitore and Teddy Atlas welcoming you to the MGM Grand here on the Vegas Strip in beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada. 36 minutes still ahead of them here, round 1 of 12. George Foreman's on the bad end of a big hook upstairs. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Muhammad Ali. What an excellent two-punch combo by George Foreman. Thought he had his target, but way off to the side with the uppercut. Scores up top with a left. Effective work with that flush overhand right. And now he's targeting upstairs. Foreman's right hand scores well that time. Teddy, you just look at the physical stature of these two guys, and it's clear to see one fighter is much stronger than the other. But if you're the fighter who's not as strong, you still got to go out there and win the fight. How do you do it?
Well, first of all, you yell at your manager for making this fight. And then the second thing you do is you make sure that you have good shoes on, good track shoes, and you use them.
Bombs away with the hook by Muhammad Ali. Good smooth work by George Foreman. That's classic counterpunching.
Yeah, what he did was he pulled that right shoulder back. You know, he just pulled it back, gave him the left shoulder, and then gave him the right hand.
And right from the start, he's throwing the power punches and landing them.
I think he has a date. He wants to get to it.
Red hot action to open up this fight. Both men throwing, both men landing.
It's been a long time since I've seen something like this. I think it was in a film library. Watching Hammer and Hank, the great Henry Armstrong. Never took a step backwards, kept going forward.
Takes one, but gives one. Good work by George Foreman. Oh, a nice two-punch combo by Muhammad Ali. Takes one to give one. He comes back with a right hand. A snapping hook by George Foreman. Look at that hand speed with the hook from Ali. And just grabbing onto his opponent. Back and forth they go, each man getting the best of it. What a damaging blow. Nice hook upstairs. How about that left hand? Nice combination by Muhammad Ali. Muhammad Ali's nailed by a counter punch. Foreman crushes home a left. Ali's opponent knows exactly what the game plan can be now. That counter punch landed with some success. Targeting that head with the combination punching. Solid hook. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Muhammad Ali. Ali's nailed by a huge hook and a good three-punch combo by Muhammad Ali. You see he comes over the top with that right hand, a real solid shot. And we come to the end of round number 1. Foreman's, well, he's back in the corner, which is critical in terms of trying to stop the bleeding on that cut. But it's also critical because they need to put forth a new defensive game plan.
Yeah, they have to make sure that they buy some time here and start moving their head, using their legs, tying up a little bit, doing anything to kill the clock and not get caught on that cut anymore.
Very accurate with the overhand right. Ali's not skipping a beat. He came out just the way he finished up last round.
Yeah, what I like is that he's a thinking man's fighter, and his corner gave him probably good advice. They know that the opponent only had 60 seconds to recover, and they're figuring it wasn't enough time.
Now he's putting his punches together, the combination upstairs. Muhammad Ali's doing a good job of putting his punches together. His opponent's got to be wondering, how do I stop this?
Well, right now, you made a good point there, because right now his opponent is wondering too much. You know, he's just busy blocking the punches, wondering about the combinations. He's not getting off.
Foreman lands a formidable left. Lands flush with the combination upstairs. To the head he goes with a left hand. Incredible jab by George Foreman. Good looking uppercut that time. Good two-punch combo by Muhammad Ali. Nice strike after catching one by George Foreman. What a demolishing hook by Muhammad Ali. Well, supposed to be fighting, but instead he's hugging. Ali's left now getting into the mix. Each man able to land an uppercut.
Double up your jab.
Ali's impressing the judges and himself with that right hand. Scored well up top. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by George Foreman. Muhammad Ali's putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination. Wow, Teddy, he's got some great hand speed there. That combination was an example of it.
Yeah, it was. You know, not a lot of power, not a lot of pop with it, but boy, it catches your attention. And you know what? That kind of speed can intimidate a guy and keep his opponent maybe from moving his hands later on.
Ali's doing what every trainer wants to see their fighter do. Lands punches in bunches. The combination lands. George Foreman's rocked by a huge hook to the head. Right on the mark with the hook up top. Oh, that's a big hook right there. Foreman's landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best. Ali's able to land a good, solid left hand. Crashes home with a hook. And that's the end of round 2. Let me paint this picture for you. You got to figure out a strategy, and your fighter's down to 1 eye.
I hope that he read some history books. Or he watched the movie named 300. You saw that movie.
Oh,
It was
yeah.
a great movie about the Spartans where they were outnumbered and they had to get the terrain right to fight the fight. They had to get into the mountains where the greater forces, the great army, could not be the great army. They could not get in there and battle where they could take advantage of their superior forces. That's what he's got to do. He's got to move the fight into a portion of the ring where he will not be vulnerable on that side.
You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. Once again to the head. George Foreman's on the receiving end of a hook. He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. Solid right by Muhammad Ali. Foreman's putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination. Solid left hand to the head. Not able to land the headshot. Big George Foreman unloads a left hand. What a great George Foreman's hurt. Big shot he just scored with. Every punch landed in that combination, and he goes down hard. He went down from a big shot. Now he's got to have some big guts to move along.
You're going to find out exactly what he's made of.
Oh, veteran move. Counter shot to the head. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by George Foreman. Big shot up. What a shot. And banging away he goes. And he crashes to the canvas once again. He's gotten up before. What about this time?
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Foreman's trainer is thrilled with this. He gets up off the canvas. Now he wants to see how he'll react. Nice. And yet another big shot comes in. How is this going to go on? Once again he hits the deck.
Well, he's getting practice at it, so he might figure it out.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
That's it. It's over. Fight is over. Muhammad Ali bombs away, worked again. Knockout victory for him.